The chances of drafting an all-star with the first pick are 65%. The probability of drafting an NBA all-star in the second round? Close to zero. In the last 40 years, only 26 players drafted in the second round have made an all-star team. Can you guess how many second-round picks have won Rookie of the Year? Just one in the last 50 years. Every NBA draft has its surprises. Players who fall far below their projected range, only to shock the league with their talent.
Jaylen Wells.
Jaylen Wells.
Jaylen Wells.
Jaylen Wells of the Memphis Grizzlies is quickly proving to be this year's ultimate steal. Selected 39th overall, Wells has gone from being overlooked on draft night to top 3 on the NBA rookie ladder. How did a player so talented slide so far? And how has he transitioned from a draft day afterthought to one of the most impactful rookies of the year? Draft night. The Memphis Grizzlies were on the clock with the 39th overall pick, and Jaylen Wells, a versatile forward out of Sacramento, California, was still available. Scouts had projected Wells as a late first-rounder due to his size, catch-and-shoot ability, and defensive potential. But concerns about his defense and decision-making under pressure caused him to slide down the board. When the Grizzlies finally called his name, it wasn't met with much fanfare. After all, the second round is often where teams gamble on unproven talent. But from day one, Jaylen Wells used that draft position as fuel for his fire. The morning after the draft, Wells was already back in the gym. He was determined to prove everyone wrong. He dominated Summer League, averaging 13 points, shooting 48% from the floor and an impressive 40% from deep, showcasing flashes of brilliance on both ends of the floor. Fans began to wonder, did Memphis just pull off another Desmond Bane-like draft steal? But before Wells even set foot on the court, the Grizzlies made a bold statement about their belief in him, signing him to a 4-year, $7.89 million contract, a significant commitment for a second-round pick who had yet to dribble a ball in the NBA. This decision might seem risky to some, but if there's one thing the Grizzlies have proven in recent years, it's their ability to find and develop late draft talent. Just look at their track record. Desmond Bane, picked 30th overall in 2020, has become one of the league's most efficient shooters and a key part of this Grizzlies roster. Brandon Clark, selected 21st overall in 2019, has been a critical bench contributor with his energy and two-way impact. Aldama, another late first-round pick in 2021, has emerged as a versatile big man with a polished offensive game. And most recently, G.G. Jackson, a fellow second-round pick, has shown flashes of being a promising prospect. The Grizzlies' ability to identify and develop hidden gems is becoming a league-wide talking point. Clearly, they saw something special in Wells, and now it was his time to prove them right. By the time training camp rolled around, Wells had earned the respect of his teammates and coaching staff. Desmond Bane called him a sponge, a player who constantly asked questions and soaked up advice from veterans. Despite his strong showing in Summer League and praise he received in camp, Wells was still flying under the radar. Heading into the season, he hadn't even cracked the top 20 in Rookie of the Year odds. He was listed at over plus 1,500. Let's just say things were about to change. In his third preseason game against the Bulls, Wells exploded for 24 points and 6 assists while knocking down 4 threes in 31 minutes. This performance highlighted his ability to impact multiple areas of the game. Coming out of college, scouting reports praised Wells' catch-and-shoot ability, but there were doubts about his playmaking and slashing skills. He quickly silenced those doubts. On this play, we see Wells' change of pace with the ability to stop on a dime and float the ball over the defender. The icing on the cake came in the fourth quarter. With the game tied, Wells drained a clutch go-ahead three-pointer with just 10 seconds left on the clock. It may have been just a preseason game, but that performance turned heads. Wells was suddenly viewed as a potential key contributor, especially for a Grizzlies team dealing with early season injuries. But I don't think anyone anticipated what would happen next. The Memphis Grizzlies didn't have the hottest start to their regular season, suffering back-to-back losses to the Bulls and Nets. To make matters worse, Marcus Smart went down with an ankle injury in the first quarter of the Nets game, and Desmond Bane exited in the third with an oblique strain. After the game, Taylor Jenkins expressed his frustration with his team's play and efforts.
No, as I said, I thought there was probably some missed windows, playing in tight spaces on certain drives or spacing,
When asked about how they would change their gameplay moving forward, Taylor responded,
changing rotations, the depth, all that stuff. There's a lot of things on the table. We have guys, getting hurt in the middle of the game, so we're having to adjust. We're having guys out in the starting lineup, in and out, all that.
With a depleted roster, the Grizzlies had to embrace a next-man-up mentality, and Jaylen Wells was ready to step up. The very next night, against the Milwaukee Bucks, Wells earned his first career start. He played 36 minutes, scoring 16 points on 56% shooting from the floor and 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. Wells also grabbed 7 rebounds and committed just 1 turnover. All it took was 1 game for the 6'8" forward to solidify his starting spot. Over the next 6 games, the Grizzlies won 5 of 6, with Wells averaging 14 points on 49% shooting from the floor and 43% from 3, along with nearly 4 rebounds per game. The most remarkable part, he's doing this as a second-round pick, against the odds. Remember that plus 15,000 Rookie of the Year betting line? Those odds started plummeting as Wells continued to shine under the bright lights. Let's talk about Wells' offensive game. He's not just a spot-up shooter, though his catch-and-shoot numbers rank among the best for rookies this year. He's developed his slashing ability, turning a perceived draft weakness into a strength. Take this play, for example. Wells takes his defender off the dribble, uses his 6'8" frame to shield off Chris Paul probing around the paint until he finishes with a 3-foot floater. In the same game, we saw some rookie-on-rookie crime. Wells attacks the basket, using his offhand to get into the paint. He plants his pivot foot, turns, and hits a smooth jumper right in the face of Sam Cassell, the 4th overall pick. Finally, late in the game, he hits a 1-footed rainbow jumper over the outstretched arms of Wemby. It's plays like these that show Wells isn't just filling a role, he's creating moments that demand attention. While he's not the primary ball handler, his ability to read defenses and find open teammates has added another dimension to the Grizzlies' offense. Whether it's making the extra pass or finding teammates on cuts, his basketball IQ fits into the style of offense that Memphis had adopted. Wells has the tools to defend multiple positions. Best way to describe his style?
He guards you like he's finna meet you in the parking lot.
The Grizzlies coaching staff clearly sees his potential too. They've already entrusted him with guarding some of the biggest stars in the league: Steph Curry, Luka, LeBron James, and LaMelo Ball. And how does he guard them? Face guarding the full length of the court, staying glued to his matchup, refusing to give them an inch of breathing room. For a rookie, especially a second-round pick, this is almost unheard of. Even someone as calm and collected as LaMelo Ball showed his frustrations when matched up against Wells. The entire game, Wells picked him up 90 feet from the basket. As soon as LaMelo passed the ball, Wells was laser-focused on where he was headed next. We saw it against the Warriors and Steph Curry. Wells hits a 3 on one end, then immediately locks in on Curry. He gets low to stay on Curry's hip, matching him step for step, ensuring that when Curry moves, Wells moves with him. His lateral quickness and discipline are exceptional for a rookie, but what really makes Wells special is his versatility. He can defend on the perimeter, hold his ground in the post, and stay active in passing lanes. It's rare to see a rookie with this kind of defensive awareness and effort. It's not just about his physical tools, it's his mindset, his relentlessness, and ability to rise to the challenge of guarding the league's best. Rookies often hit the infamous rookie wall, but so far, Wells has shown no signs of slowing down. His consistent improvement on both ends of the floor has made him a key piece of the Grizzlies' rotation. Looking ahead, Wells has the potential to become a cornerstone for Memphis. His combination of scoring, playmaking, and defense makes him an ideal fit alongside players like Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson. But this is just the beginning. If Wells continues to develop at this pace, the question won't be whether he's the steal of the draft. It'll be how soon he becomes an all-star. So, what do you think? Is Jaylen Wells the best rookie in the league? Can he sustain this level of play? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth basketball breakdowns.